Good morning. Man, I was having some wild dreams last night. And for whatever reason, because I have been making slow advances into dream stuff, the night before I didn't have any dreams that I could remember. I know I dreamed, but I didn't get to remember them. And then last night, I was all fucking over the place. I was somewhere where I used to live, and I really don't know how to describe it because it's very strange. I was still with my ex-wife and some other dude, but it was a different form of that. Now, I don't know if this is her messing with me in my dreams or if it's just me working out my shit in my dreams. I don't know. I don't know. But a part of it is like real live and it's therapeutic, at least for me. But with the wondering if the person is alive or not, healthy or not, it's it's interesting to consider because I don't know. I don't know anything. And obviously I'm not hostile. And I could be perceived as some hostile monster because that's sort of be the way that they train them to be that way. It's pretty fucked up. I would have night terrors, and I don't know why. Like sometimes I just wake up like I haven't had anything like that in a long time. But I think I had one whenever we were together and she was pregnant. We were at her parents' house, and I wasn't like punching her, but I was like, I think she was pushing me away or something while I was asleep, having a nightmare, and uh, she woke up and woke up her whole house, and it was like they were going to call the cops on me, and I was asleep, and I didn't know what the fuck they were talking, what was going on. So that's the type of stupid that I'm referring to, because why you, everybody in the world knows that if you're asleep, you might be having a nightmare. That's just common sense, you know. It wasn't, and nobody, and she wasn't hurt, but it just goes to show that they had that willingness to throw their own family under the bus. But then my phone started playing some stupid. Now I'm starting to get all pissed off at Thomas Sheridan because sometimes he seems insightful and he's always talking shit about people, even if it's those people that we know are the fucking problem, you know? But the controlled people, he had some video up called Nothing Burger, and it ended up playing some commercial. But it ended up being where I had my dad in the dream, and I was hearing some guitar, and I was able to position things in my dream where it was trying to get the guitar tuned in with his body so that he would feel better and he could move around without being all fucked up. For some reason, I was seeing him play the guitar, but I was rolling. I was rolling like this, where I would be underneath, facing this way. I was in the dream, and I had the sense of rotating around to where I could hear the music, and I heard the music before it started. So I had precognition for like a 30-second period of time of what was going to come out of the phone. Very weird. But that's why I've been dream spelunking and why I think it's interesting because, I remember just recently becoming aware of this move That's sort of like when you get into a role or something like that. And I had verification on another show because someone was talking about being in a surfing tube of water. And I had the same similar thing when the other day my dad was going to get the ride to go to the doctor. And we were sitting on the porch. So that's just food for thought as I'm clearly bundled in my blanket, freshly awake. But it was like Thomas Bearden's shit was talking shit and it went off of his. So it's like when you pick up stuff and it sounds directed to you, you can respond in a way that's productive either way, whether you're wrong or not. A lot of this higher dimensional crap, I notice with the TV can be looking right at you and telling you shit about your own fucking life going on there. It's like they're talking to you and you're like, what in the fuck? And I think when you dip back into 3D, it's just a fucking inert program that's running. But I fuck with it. I push forward into it and it pushes back at me. And it's very strange. So that's just weird shit. So hopefully, if anyone can use any of that, at least with the dreams, there is something to it that I think is universal.